Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Scorpius HD. Welcome back to another video. So now, today we are actually going to the Charlotte Auto Fair. So you guys may know I've been to the Charlotte Auto Fair twice, but I decided I might as well go again because they have quite an interesting collection up there this time that I'm kind of interested in going to go look at. So yes, I'm going to be going again today. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to waste any time. I'll see y'all when we get there. Alright, we made it to the auto fair, but I wanted to go explore through this incredible looking gift shop here. And I saw these caught my eye. I wonder if any of these have my name on them. As far as I can see, none of these have my name on them, sadly. Alright, so I'm going to first start the car exploration right over there. I already see a 30th anniversary Camaro out there, and I want to go take a look at it. Check out this thing. What is this thing? I love it, whatever it is. You got a nice looking green 4th gen. Oh, this is the base model. This is the lower V6 model for this car. So it's a lower 6-cylinder. It does look pretty cool though. I'm not really a big fan of that green, but I'm not gonna lie, this 4th gen Camaro does look pretty cool. However, there's two over here that really caught my eye. Whenever I get to them, they may be very, very familiar. Check these out. We got two. Oh, these are the chrome wheels that I saw from one for I was gonna get some of these chrome wheels for my car, but I didn't decide to get in them. But they look, wow, they look really good on this car. It's a convertible as well. It's making me jealous. This is a V8 one right here. But wow, it's a V8 automatic. But then, well, this one here is incredible. There's the fact that there's even, oh, it's a brick. This one here has the Brickyard 400 on it. It's also a V8 one. Wow. The 30th anniversary Camaros to start off the day. However, there is plenty more cars out here, and as you can see, there's tons of them out here, but there's so many cars out here, I probably won't be able to cover every single one of them. But wow, this 3rd gen right here, the 2nd gen right here though. I like this 3rd gen, I keep saying 3rd gen, 2nd gen, Z28. Has a very nice color with it. Look at these 3rd gen Camaros out here as well. These 3rd gen Camaros are pretty nice. However, these cars are cool and all, but that's not the only reason why I'm here. I'll get to why later on. But let's take a walk up here and look at some of these cool cars. Here we got a nice looking 3rd gen, or 1st gen Camaro. Not sure what this is, but it looks so good. A bunch of older Fords. Check out this Mustang. Wow, this one's here is sick. This one here is sick as well. I love this car as well. Check out this thing. This one's from way back in the day. Everything out here doesn't really catch my attention all that much. So I'm gonna go to where the fun is. Oh, look at here. What is that? That looks cool. You know, like I say, it's the wind is probably absolutely destroying my audio. There's also a bunch of cars surrounding the speedway as well. So let's take a look around some of those. Last time I was here, there was still some pretty cool stuff up here. Let's go take a look. I'm expecting to see a lot of C8 Corvettes and a lot of Supras today. Check out this Z51 Stingray. I'm actually very, very lucky as I get to have the opportunity to drive one of these very, very soon. So you gotta stay tuned in for that. Manual Grand Sport. I'm gonna be driving a 7-speed Z06 very, very soon. And I'm gonna say, I'm very, very terrified. As I thought, got a what appears to be a Mark II Supra. But still, this thing looks very, very nice. The engine doesn't look the best in it, but it still looks pretty good. Check out this Cayman GT4 Speedster. I love this, and I love that matte. Oh, look at here. I figured we got a Mark IV Supra, and all this glory right here. This car in this red just looks killer. This one here looks like Gage's car. At least that's what this car looks like. It looks like Gage's. Got a Mark II right here. Goodness, check out this 1st gen. Whew. This color I love this color so much. I forgot what color that is, but I love it. Oh, we got a newer SS. What year is this one? This appears to be like a 19. Something. Man, I hate that we got rid of ours. Man, I miss that car so much. Also, fun fact, I also get to have the opportunity to drive one of these very, very soon. A Cadillac CTS-V. Check this thing out. Oh wow. I'm excited to get behind the wheel of one of those. And once again, over here, we got another Mark II Supra. Look at that purple around the engine bay there. That looks pretty nice. Right looking around the corner of my eye, I can see another Mark V Supra. Got this this one here looks fairly stock. This one here appears to be stock. Yeah, this one's stock. This is the first stock Supra I've seen. Look at this thing. This thing's nice. Look at that with that 2JZ in there. Here we got, it looks like a Mark 1 or Mark, let's see here, it's a Mark 1 Supra. First one of these I've ever seen, I like this one. Here we got the MR2, I am very familiar with this car. I was actually lucky enough to drive one of these very, very recently in this exact small, it was in a much darker green. But while looking inside here, it's really cool to see that gauge cluster and see this interior again. And I was able to drive one of these just a few just a few weeks ago. That car is so much fun to drive. What kind of contraption do we have here? What kind of contraption is this? It's like it has a smaller one of these. It's like it's towing a smaller one of these. We've got the actual one of these right there. What kind of car is this? That's never seen anything like that before. That's weird. However, you guys know all the cars out here were cool. Wait until you feast your eyes on that. This is one of the coolest scenes you could ever see. Look at all the cars that are spread out down here, up here. There is a lot of cars down there to look at. A whole lot of cars down there to look at. Oh yeah, let's just say this is going to be a rather long video. If you guys thought there was a lot of cars over at Cars and Coffee, there's more here. They may not be like Lamborghinis, or maybe there is. I'll get to that a little bit later on, because there's one specific reason why I'm here. And you guys will see that here very, very shortly. The rest of these areas are just Mustangs. So you know what? I'm gonna start making my way down the stands to get to the bottom, right down here. Let's get straight to it. I have to be careful about where I film though, because there's so much music around here. Most of it is copyrighted, and I would hate for me to get copyrighted at a car show. So I'm gonna try to be careful about what I post. But get a load of all that. It sounds like the Dodge Charger rides are still underway. You know I gotta do that in today's video. There's so many cars here I won't be able to get overall, but the gist of it, it's just mainly just a bunch of Corvettes, Camaros, Dodge Chargers, Challengers, Ford Mustangs, kind of like older muscle cars. It's kind of like all of what's here. However, just around there's a building over there, and inside there is something rather special. That's where I'm heading right now. Real quick though, we got many Buick Riatas. Check out all these Buick Riatas, the very first car to ever use a functioning touchscreen right here. So many Riatas. We've got two GMC Cyclones right here. Very, very nice. Probably one of the rarest pickup trucks in town today. We also got a GMC Typhoon. Actually, no, Typhoon, and also a GMC Cyclone right here. This car here, back at the time, was about the same had about the same 0 to 60 as a Ferrari from its time. This is one of the fastest SUVs and one of the fastest trucks of the time whenever they first came out. Got a nice looking red GMC Typhoon as well. Hard to believe that this car could outrun a Ferrari. That's crazy. Here's a pretty rare one right here, the Dodge Challenger RT 50th Anniversary Edition. This car is probably one of the rarest cars here, with only 70 units of each trim and color ever produced. Only 70 of each body of each trim and color of this car was ever produced, and it's so cool to see one here. I'm going to be lucky enough to do a review on one of these very, very soon, so I'm kind of excited to see what this car holds. I was just talking about how rare the Dodge Challenger 50 is. We got two more right here. This one here appears to be in Hellraisin. That's what this car looks like. This is what the color is. This color looks like Hellraisin. That's what this looks like. But wow, this color, I love this one as well. Here we got an older one. This is the body style of the Challenger 50. I'm going to be checking out right here. So 3 Challenger 50s in one place. Again, only 70 units of each trim and color produced of that car, which is crazy. Anyway, in here is what I've been very looking forward to. This is like the holy grail of cars here. Aston Martin DB11 Roadster, which looks very, very nice. The brand new Maserati Mz-20, but right here is the one, and I'm very excited to see, the Ferrari LaFerrari. In fact, Rick Hendrick's Ferrari LaFerrari. Man, this is the second LaFerrari I've seen, and man, Rosso Corsa, and this Rosso Corsa on this car just looks absolutely incredible. Wow, such a crazy car. Still, this MC20, I've actually seen this exact MC20 over at Ford Cars Charlotte. This car currently has a price of $258,740. Wow, for a car that can do 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, that's actually not as bad as most people may even make it seem like. And right here we got the Ferrari SF90 Stradale. Fun fact, whenever I went to the dealership to actually see this car in person, they originally said it had an asking price of $500,000. However, whenever I actually asked the owners of the dealership, they actually told me they're actually asking $900,000. Aston Martin DBX right here. Looks really, really cool. I've been lucky enough to be able to actually see a couple of these DBXs so far. They look very, very cool. Here we got an Sl65 Amg Mercedes right here. This car has a few similar touches to our CLK 320 Cabrio. We also got a Bentley Continental GTC right here. It's incredible. Check this thing out though. We have the Heritage Edition Ford GT, all of its glory. I love this color in the Gulf Racing livery. And this is the nicest looking Ford GT I've seen so far. Holy cow. I'm in love with this car. With the Ford GT badge and the headlight housing. Check out this Gulf Racing livery Ford GT40. This is, I believe, I don't know if this is it's a replica, okay. But wow, This thing is incredible. Here is actually my very first time ever seeing one of these, a 2005 Ford GT. This is the very first one I've ever seen in person. And boy, does it look so much nicer in person. Such a beautiful car, man. And fun fact, it's not the only 05 Ford GT here. There's another one right back here. It's exactly like it looks exactly like the one that Stradale used to own. One interesting fact about this car, this car was made to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Ford. So the headlights, they're actually shaped to have the 100 in the headlights. However, that's if you look at it from this side. However, if you look at it from the other side, however, it's 001. That's an interesting fact about the Ford GT if you didn't know. And over here we've got the Ferrari 488 Pista and Rosso Corsa. Like, this is the kind of place I want to be, right here. So many cool cars, but still that laugh though. And this thing is gorgeous AF. Wow. Anyway, another thing I'm pretty interested in going to go do is this test drive thing. Because now they have a new SS in there. I'm about to go do. I'm about to try to test drive this new SS. This is making me excited. The SS right there looks sick. Let's see if I can go drive it. Alrighty, this is gonna be fun. But before I can move on to the Camaro, I gotta make sure I'm ready for the Camaro. So I'm gonna be driving this nice looking Chevy Silverado first. So I'll go and hand it over to you. I'm gonna get this thing out on the road. See what this thing's like. Very, very nice. This is the second truck I've driven. I'm pretty excited to see what this car's like. So far, very, very nice car to drive. Oh, brakes are very responsive. This feels kind of like the F-150 Raptor. Ooh, all right. The Chevy Silverado is done. I think it's time to move on to the big one. This car drove incredibly, but now I think it's time for the SS. This is exciting. In fact, this is actually an SS1LE. Oh, wow. Man, it feels good to be back inside of one of these. Alrighty, this is it. I love the Alcantara steering wheel on this car as well. Without any further ado, let's get going. Throttle. Wow. That was incredible. That was so much fun. Wow. The SS was such a cool car to drive. That thing really had a giddy up. I loved it. I mean, I did have throttle and that thing already felt it didn't feel quite as fast as the 911, but it felt almost as fast as the 911 I drove. Corvette ZR1, let's get it! Check out this Hellcat Red Eye. Very nice, right next to a Dodge Viper. Oh, this is cool. There's actually two ZR1s here today. Check this one out. This here's a 7-speed too. This one here would probably be crazy scary to drive. This Maverick right here seems very, very familiar. Here's one of the Riadas with a touchscreen. I've actually sat inside of a couple of these. It's actually one of the rarest cars like this you can find. Look at this, there's like 30 or 40 of them right here. It's crazy to see all these Riadas out here. Here's a Hyundai Kona N. This is actually the very first one of these I've ever seen, a Hyundai Kona N. That's interesting. That's a really weird and interesting looking car. That's cool. The thing is, I put car in brackets. I think I've seen this one before. You got this Triumph TR4. Rick Hendrick's LaFerrari. I had to come back by and take a look at the LaFerrari again. Alrighty, sit down. We're moving on to the Tahoe. This is very, very exciting. This is one really cool car. I love this chocolate with the wood trimming on the body of it. On the interior of this car, it looks so nice on the inside. Now I'm about to go test drive this thing. Oh, it's right here. So far the steering it feels much lighter than all the other cars that I've driven before. For an SUV, this thing feels really, really light. The steering position's actually pretty good. I love how this car drives. Oh, that is so cool. Is it like, can you move it?
Not really like that way, but there's different angles than that.
So, I did the Silverado in the Camaro the last time.
Oh, very good.
Oh, the seats also vibrate too.
Well, just give you a heads up.
Look at this place so cool. Oh, left there on Speedo as well. Wow. So there we go. There's the Tahoe. This car is incredible. Let's move back into the Camaro. Back to the Camaro we go. Yeah, this is going to be fun. You know, I'm going to try driving this car today, but this time I'm going to be trying out launch control. And this is going to be so cool. This car drives incredibly well. Yeah, I'm just going to straighten it up here. I discovered after I launched the car that the instructor did not know what launch control was, so he did freak out right after I did launch. But he told me to stop, and of course I stopped. But anyway, here's what the launch looked like. There we go, 2022 SS. That was pretty cool. Wow, launch control in the SS Camaro was absolutely incredible. The thing is, they didn't pack as much of a punch as I thought it would, but it's still fine because that car was still so cool, and I cannot believe I was finally able to drive and actually use launch control in that car. That was crazy. I've driven an SS before, but I never wasn't able to use launch control. So this Heritage Ford GT, it's incredible. I love that Gulf livery on it. Look at that. This is probably the nicest Ford GT I've seen. Wow, this thing is gorgeous. Super, super gorgeous. That's more Vantage AMR. You know, I really do love the color of the AMR cars. It just looks super nice and cool. Bentley Continental GTC. This DBX though, this DBX is super nice. Ferrari, LaFerrari. Very, 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 very nice. And in fact, this ain't just any LaFerrari. This is Rick Hendrick's LaFerrari. This thing is incredible. Now I can say I've seen two different LaFerraris. SF90 right here. They're very nice. Again, I've seen this exact SF90 before at Foreign Cars Charlotte. So this one is very, very familiar. It's cool to be able to have seen it twice. And over here, what do we got? We got an AMX right here. That's what this looks like. Yeah. Let's look at AMC AMX right next to another AMX. We also got I also got an AMC Gremlin. This was actually the very first AMC Gremlin I've ever seen. And that color, it makes it look so sharp. And then right here we got, not sure what that is. Oh, it's an AMC Ambassador. That's what that is. Wow, oh, it even has a trophy right there and everything. Just look at this. So we also got an AMC Eagle right here. This looks very, very nice. It looks like it looks basically like a Gremlin, just oversized. It's kind of what this car is like. Also got an AMC Hornet. And this really nice looking sandy color. I love this color of it. Very, very nice. Let's try and get a good look at the engine in there. You can't really see the engine too well, but that's a nice car. Right here we got an AMC Rambler. Oh, look at that engine. That engine's incredible. And right here, of course, we got an AMC Javelin right here. We'll have that spare tire in the back. I love this color. It's like a really nice bronze color. I'm not exactly kind of sure what kind of car this is. If you guys want to take the time to read that, you can pause the video and read that. Well, this thing is incredible. And of course, right over here again, we got the Ferrari 488 Pista, powered by V8. That's twin turboed, pushing close to 700 horsepower, if not more than 700. I don't remember the exact horsepower number of this car, but I know that this car is incredibly fast, and because it has that nice looking twin turbocharged V8 in the back pushing well over 700 horsepower. And again, I've seen this exact 488 Pista as well. Back to the Heritage Ford GT, of course powered by 3.5 liter twin turbo V6. This car can do the 0 to 60 in 3 seconds flat. It can do a top speed of 216 miles an hour. Of course, cool to see in this nice looking Heritage livery as well, to make it match the Gulf livery, to bring back Heritage from the old Ford GT40s that raced back in the 1960s. Speaking of Ford GT40s, here we got a replica Ford GT40 in basically the exact same color as this one. But this one here is obviously, this is not a real one, this is a replica. This is a real one. This one here would probably be worth close to $11 million. This here is a replica. This was probably worth close to $1 million, but it's still really cool to see. Look at that interior. You can't really see the interior very well, but again, this is not the real thing. This is a replica, but it's still really cool to see. Check out this nice looking 32 Ford right here. I love this one. I love all the green and flame. Oh, look at that interior. Very, very nice. I love the flames on that one. Come on, who doesn't love flames? And this car looks so good with all these flames. Check out this 1965 Chevy Chevelle. This thing is incredible. Look at this interior, nice gray. What kind of blue is this? I love this blue. I don't know what kind of blue it is, but it's a beautiful blue, and I love this color. Look at that engine. Completely chromed out. Check out this one. It's done like a nice, cool sandy color, and it looks so good with the engine exposed and everything. This car just looks incredible. It's a 1931 Ford Coupe. Well, check this thing out right here. What is this? Oh, it's a car. It actually tells you like all the information about it. So apparently this color is called Sahara Beige. That's apparently what this color is called, with chestnut leather interior. And I can see that. It looks really nice, and it's like a purple shade to it. That's pretty cool. Oh, check this thing out. Oh, this thing is nice. This thing is nice. Get a load of this thing. What is this thing though? I want to know what this thing is. I love the color. I like the white with like the maroon trimming. Look at this interior. Oh, look at that. That would be cool. I want to get some hats in my car to put on. I want to get some hats in my car for me to wear. What do we got back here? Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a 1969 Ford Mustang Box 302. At least according to this. Again, if y'all want to read that, pause it right now and you guys can read it. Look at this color. This is probably the most beautiful car I think I've ever seen in my life. Man, look at that interior. This color in this car is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know very much about older Mustangs, but the only thing I know is that this one here just does look very, very nice. Oh, the chrome wheels. Those chrome wheels make it look incredible. Well, look at that engine. Such a sick engine. Such a beautiful car. One thing I do love about this generation of Ford Mustang is I just love the front end of these. The front ends of these cars, they look so good. And what is this thing? Oh, it's a 1996 Camaro? At least, is that what that says, Camaro? Yeah. I've never seen this. I've never even heard of this. It looks like it's made out of like stainless steel is what it looks like. Look at those rims. Those rims are weird. Oh, check out this. What is this? This looks like a Nomad. That's what this looks like. Is what this is? This is right here. So it's a 1957 Chevrolet 210 two-door wagon. That's apparently what this car is. But look at that cool blower on top. That engine though. That engine is absolutely sick. And this color, I don't know what it is about this color, but I seem to really like it. I love this color with the white interior as well. Man, I think it's gorgeous. Look at those rims too. Those rims are gorgeous as well, with all that chrome trimming along the outside of it. Again, I'm not really too much into older cars, but this one right here, it looks incredible. Right, so I finally figured out what year, what the more specs about this car. So now this car is powered by 5.4 liter supercharged V8 with 550 horsepower. This car will do the 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds to a top speed of 208 miles an hour. One really fast car. But again though, this 2004 GT, I love this Ford GT. It's such a nice car. Again, we got the Aston Martin Vantage AMR. I've already gone over that one, as well as all of these on this side. I don't think I talked about this one yet, but this right here is a Mercedes-Benz Amg Sl65. And I must say, this one right here is incredible. Look at that red interior. That steering wheel looks just like the one inside of our CLK 320. I love this color as well. Oh, from the front end looks exactly like a CLK 320. That's cool. It's like, guys, you could say this is like the high performance version of our car. It looks really good. Again, the SF90 Stradale looks so nice. And I just realized how deep the engine is back there. Look how deep that engine is. It's almost to the ground. It's so low. And of course, I've already talked about the Mz-20, but I guess I might as well talk about it again. Look at this Maserati Mz-20. 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. 250K is a lot of money for a car, but I think it's well worth it for something like this. And of course, back here we got the LaFerrari. What's 1,000 horsepower, only 500 built for the entire world. Well, unless you count Apertos, which I'm pretty sure they built 450 Apertos and 500 coupes like this one. There's only 500 of these in the entire world, and this one's owned by no other than Hendrick. I love the black rims on this one. The first one I saw had chrome wheels, but this one here with the black rims looks even better. So now we're through this modern car section. I think the thing is that there's still more cars to go take a look at out here. So let's go and take a look out here. And I probably won't be able to get through all of them, but I'll get through as many as I possibly can. Just walking right outside, check out these cars right here. I don't know what any of these cars are. If you guys know what any of these cars are, tell me in the comment section down below, because I'm not knowing my older cars nearly as much as I do my newer one. Oh, it's an Amc Eagle. Here's another Amc Eagle, the one that looks kind of like a Gremlin, just expanded. Wow, look at this interior again. We got an American Motors Spirit right here as well. Again, they look so much like the Gremlin. AMC Concorde, 77 Jeep J20, Jeep Grand Cherokee Chief. We got a Jeep CJ5 Renegade, which looks so nice in this color. Oh, I love this dark green color with this cool stripe on it. It looks so nice. We got these two AMXs right here. Oh, I love this one. I love the color of this one. Take a look at that engine. Such a sick car. We also got another AMX right here as well in this nice white color. What is this? So it looks like this pretty much is like the hall of AMCs. That's pretty much like what this car, that's pretty much like what this is. This is all these are American Motors as well as all inside as well. All right, we're now through with the American Motors. Let's go ahead and move on to some more cars in the infield. Let's go take a look and see what's back there. So since there's so many cars, if I sit here and talk about every single car that's here, then this will be over a 2-hour-long video, and I don't want this to be over a 2-hour-long video. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk right past them and just walk right past them. And as you guys see, all the cars that are here. Well, this is probably not every single one, but all the ones that I can get to, I'll let y'all see. So I guess I'm going to tweet some B-rolls and we just walking by all the cars that are here. This one right here looks familiar, and I know that one right there. NASCARs, look at this. Old NASCARs, look at that engine. Look at that NASCAR. This is my first time ever actually looking inside of an older NASCAR. Look at that. There are so many cars here that I highly doubt I'll be able to get to literally every single one of them. Fun fact, I've driven one of these, but let's check out this thing. Starting off over here, we looks like we got a bunch of different Cadillacs. Chevy Impala SS's. GT500. Oh, GT500 convertible too. Oh man, I can't even imagine how fun this car is to drive with the stick shift. This thing. Look at this thing. This thing's extremely weird. Check out this purple Bel Air. What's it? This looks like a newer engine in there. Oh, with the purple steering wheel. This one's gorgeous. I love the purple. Okay, that's some of the B-roll for now. If I see a car that I like the most, I'll talk about it from here on out. Speaking of which, check out this pink Mustang. This is a very interesting car. Oh, look at everything inside of this trunk. Triumph TR4. Plenty of Corvettes. If you're a Corvette lover, this is the place to be. Plenty of C8s, plenty of C7s. Where'd you see another C7? There's even a Corvette C7 ZR1 here. There's also a Corvette C7 ZR1 here as well. Look at this thing. 6.2 liter supercharged V8, 755 horsepower. We got another looking C8, nice looking C8 right here. Got a C2, C6, C3, C7, kind of like all the usual crew. C6 right here as well. And I got another C3. Two C7s. Oh, this one here I love. This one here is very, very familiar to like the one I rode in. This one right here is in Night Race Blue. And man, this is probably one of my favorite colors for the Corvette. It looks very, very nice. We also got this nice looking, what is this, a Z06? Grand Sport, C3. Got a nice looking C7 right here. It's a Grand Sport, C4. And check out this C8R Golf Edition. I love this Golf C8. I love this Golf C8. I've got another C7. This is another Stingray. It looks like a Z51 Stingray though. C6. As you can see, we're also passing a bunch of older classics as well, including a first-gen Camaro and a first-gen Mustang. Very, very nice. We also got another C7 Grand Sport. That's a great. This one right here. I'm luckily I get to have the opportunity to drive one of these in the future, and I've never been more terrified to drive a car before. We also got a C8 right here. Oh, I love this color too. I love this light maroon with the silver stripes on top. Very, very nice color. with a C8 Corvette. C2, we also got the C6 in this nice yellow. We got exactly what kind of yellow this was. And it's a very nice yellow for the C6. First gen, ooh, I love this color. Look at this color. Look at that interior too. This car would be a really cool car to drive. We also got another C7 CR1. The most of the ones I saw were manuals. I can't even imagine how scary this car is to drive. I can't even imagine. Plenty of Challengers. If you love Challengers, this is also the place to be. Including this weird looking purple Challenger. It's like a pinkish purple. It kind of reminds me of Viola Bast a little bit. And I saw this earlier. We got plenty of Riatas. Check this stick shift Challenger out. Check out this Challenger that's a stick shift. What this looks like. It does Challenger RT with a stick shift. Again, look at all of these Challengers. Check out this Hellcat. Oh man, I love this Hellcat. Is this a red eye or just a standard Hellcat? This is the standard Hellcat. But man, I love the color of this one. It's like I forgot exactly what kind of color this is, but it looks so good. Check out this Challenger. This is one interesting looking this one's been basically completely stripped out. Look at that. Look at those rims on there. This car would be pretty cool to drive as well. Maybe hopefully get the one that gets to drive something like this. And there's still so many cars. I know for a fact I won't be able to get through every single car in today's video. And hopefully the microphone isn't messed up because the people, Don's Charger is currently drifting around over there. I've done that two times already, so I'm not going to do it this time, but still so cool. Check out this F-150. Look at this thing. This thing is dope. There's a Transformer one. Oh, look at those rims. Oh man, this thing is sick. Man, I absolutely love this thing. This is probably the craziest F-150 I think I've ever seen. Check out this Corvette as well. I think this is also a Z06. Yeah, this is a Z06 with the manual. So man, I can already imagine. Or is it? No, never mind. It's an automatic. Never mind. It's an automatic. It's an automatic Corvette. But still, this thing is crazy. We also got right here. This is actually kind of interesting. We got the brand new BRZ. I personally think it's okay. Of course, we're gonna forget to talk about 4th gen Camaros. Check out this 4th gen Camaro. Most of you guys know I have a 4th gen Camaro, 30th anniversary V6 Camaro, Carolina's finest. What's the car show about the new Supra? Here we got the brand new Toyota Supra with these nice carbon fiber wing mirrors as well. We also got plenty of 1st and 2nd gen Camaros over there. I'm not gonna go into those because we've already done featured so many of them. But I will say, I like this one right here though. Look at this one. It's like a grayish black. It's like gray with black stripes. Okay, this just got interesting. Check out what I found. A 1st gen Camaro colored in basically the exact same paint as my car, except in a 1st gen form. If my car was a 1st gen Camaro, this is what it would look like. This is a 30th anniversary 1st gen. Look at that engine though. Wow. I love this 1st gen. I love it so much. I also love this one as well. This is one of my favorite colors for the 1st gen Camaro, and I've seen plenty of them in this color. Here's one that's switch swap. Got a Hugger Orange Camaro right here. Just like mine, this one right here is just switched around from Hugger Orange with white racing stripes instead of white with orange, instead of white and orange racing stripes. The new Charger Hellcat and this black. This looks like tuxedo black. I don't know what kind of black this is. White new Supra. Well, you know what? There is so many more cars here, but like I said, I didn't think I'd be able to go over every single car, but I think it's time for me to go ahead and now because my phone's about to die anyway. So I think it's time for me to go ahead and quit right now. And yeah, I'll see y'all when I get home. Wow, what an absolutely incredible day it was today. Getting to see my second LaFerrari, getting to see the Mz-20 and the SM90. Again, getting to see my very first ever 2005 Ford GT, and also getting to see my very first ever Ford GT40 kit car and the Gulf Racing livery. It was also my very first time I actually got to see a Heritage Edition Ford GT as well. And I'm gonna say I had an absolute blast, and I cannot wait to see more cars again. I also got to drive a Camaro, and also got to drive so many other cars, new Silverado, new Tahoe. I was able to drive so many cool things. I was also able to meet a fan. Shout outs to Brandon Penland if you're watching this right now. Thank you so much. It was so much fun to meet you. And anyway, guys, that pretty much wraps up today. And again, there was also so many cool cars out there, and I cannot wait to go to the next one. Anyway, guys, thank you. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure you guys go hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications, and also go ahead and go drop a like on this video to support me in the channel. Also, guys, go subscribe to me on all my social medias. They're going to all be linked in the description box down below, as well as also all of my YouTube channels, again, linked in the description box down below. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching today's video. Peace out.